welcome back. Today I am joined by our social services group, and we have Kathy Villafana with us today. Well, Kathy, thank you for joining us.
Thank you. I so appreciate you having me on here.
Absolutely.
I just wanted to thank you also for all the hard work you're doing. You are doing an incredible job to just keep everybody appraised of what's going on. So thank you. Kudos to you.
Thank you so much. I mean, we really just don't have any other station to look towards Orange County information, and it's really a shame. And I think it's waking up lots of people's eyes like, wow, you know, LA's got all their stations, but we really don't have anything down here. So I'm really happy that we're able to come on every day and have Jeff on and everybody on to let people know that there's a lot of things to do, even though you're in your home, and, you know, also reporting the numbers. So thank you. I'm glad we're able to provide that for everyone. And we want to provide them with a program that you have, and it's called the Phone Buddy Program. I love the name. Tell me, a little bit about what it is.
Absolutely. So let me back up a little bit. So I'm part of the social services department, as you mentioned, and I am the program coordinator. And we have had a friendly visitor program since 2002, and it's focused on isolation and loneliness. And so the volunteers have been calling and visiting their participants since the program's begun. But since COVID-19, we've had to just put a hold on visits. And what we wanted to do is create a program that really addresses what we're going through right now. And just overnight, we've really, life has changed, and we just wanted to have something that's really addressing what we're going through. And this program is to address anxiety, loneliness, and just have a way for people to connect. And it's all over the phone. Volunteers are being trained, just like our friendly visitor volunteers. Just be compassionate people. So if somebody wants somebody to connect to, they have that sense of security, a sense of relief during this time, this times of uncertainty.
Right. And you're right. And we've talked to doctors and various medical professionals who are talking about how isolation and depression are setting. I mean, this is a long time for people to be staying at home and not being able to physically touch others and things like that. So I'm glad you guys have a program like that. So let's talk a little bit about, how do people participate in the program itself?
Sure. So we are looking for people, anybody who is has medical conditions that are keeping them home, anybody who is feeling just they're struggling with the limited activities, and then anybody, you just can't do your regular daily activities, or just want that friendly person on the phone on the other end of the line. They can reach out to me. They can call me on my number, which is 949-597-4376, or they can email me. And I think you have a graphic that's going to show that. It's Kathy.Villafana, and that's 2 L's in it, at vmsinc.org. And people can call for themselves, and also people can pass this information on to friends, and friends can actually reach out to me. And sons and daughters have contacted me, and then they introduce it to their parents. They could do it that way, or I can reach out to the parents. So any way. And social workers actually refer people. And so, however it comes, and then ultimately, if somebody refers a resident, the resident ultimately decides whether they want to be a part in the program.
Oh, I see. Okay. Now, those who are of need in terms of the buddy program, do they physically go to anybody's houses, or is it strictly over the phone?
Everything's over the phone, and we're just going to keep it like that for now.
Okay.
If some people have the ability to do Zoom or FaceTime, which is a little bit of a warmer connection, then we're doing that. But we're just going to keep it over the phone for now, just to be, keep everything safe. We're doing it that way for now.
Okay, and I understand that you are looking for volunteers.
Yes.
So
Yes.
what would you be looking for in a volunteer?
Okay, so we are looking for volunteers, and with volunteers, we are looking for people who are kind, compassionate, exceptional listeners, and people who have time in their day to make, or time in their week to make 1 to 2 calls with their participant. And we are absolutely looking for males because women tend to volunteer a little bit more, and so with this, our male participants have to wait a little bit longer to get matched up. So we definitely would love to have more male volunteers come out. We'd like to get those male participants matched up.
Do you have a lot of participants right now as a whole?
We do. Right now in the program, we have about 45 participants.
Wow.
So, and we'd love to see it grow. We'd absolutely love to see it grow. And we are getting some more volunteers. We've reached out with the email program, and then the Globe's been great to promote the program as well. So we just want to be helping out the community and get people connected, because this is going on longer, and it's great to be seeing residents helping out residents. So.
Yeah, and like I mentioned, we have talked to a few clubs and things, and they've done a lot of the same things where they're really trying to reach out to their neighbors and their, maybe people that they know are alone, and so
Right.
This kind of goes one step farther, where you're really getting that information about the individual and finding someone. So I think that's really a great program. Now, if someone was interested in becoming a volunteer, what would you like them to do?
So they can reach out to me, and what I do is explain the program. I kind of give them an idea of what the expectations are of the program, and I like to find out about them. And the same I do with the participant, because I really ultimately want to find a compatible match. And it's so wonderful when we have that on both ends, when it truly is a wonderful match, because you get to meet, it's a total stranger initially, but then it's wonderful when these two people have that really great connection that develops over time. And so I like to find out both on the participant and the volunteer side, where they grew up, what type of jobs they had, hobbies, interests, things like that. So I'll find that out. And then also the volunteer, I'll explain that there's a training involved. We'll set a date, and afterwards there is a background check, and there's no cost for the background check. That's covered by the Council on Aging that we have a partnership with. And let me also just communicate that we have a wonderful social worker that's involved with this program. So, and this program is social in nature. So the volunteer is there to be, be that person that they can talk to and share how their day is going, how their week is going. So if the participant has any needs, like if they need groceries, anything like that, the social worker is there to fill that particular need.
Okay.
And Chelsea from the Council on Aging is just a wonderful, wonderful person. And so if you need, if that participant needs a caregiver, if they need help with transportation, groceries being delivered, that's when the social worker would help out with those particular needs. Okay. So it's a wonderful kind of system that works together, and we just kind of, help that person in their need. And then, so we just get them through the training, and then we get that person matched up with a participant.
That's awesome. That's a great program, and obviously something that we definitely need right now because you already have the participants. You're just looking for more volunteers. So hopefully people will come forward after they hear this. And then I also understand that you have had lots and lots of donations of masks, and so you have some available.
Yes. So the Social Services Department has lots of donations. And if you need disposable masks, which I think everybody can use, reach out to the Social Services Department. The number is 949-597-4267, and they could be mailed out to you. So,
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That's great. Well, thank you so much for all the information. It sounds like a great program, and I do hope that you get more people to participate from the volunteer standpoint. So thank you again.
Yeah, and absolutely, we would love more participants as well. Don't hesitate to reach out for that too. We would love to hear from that on both ends. So, and thank you for your time, Lisa. I really appreciate it.
All right, you're welcome. Thank you.
All right.
And we'll be right back after this.